Right, so we are back, guys. We are on Buckner and we are heading to a neighborhood called Spring Hill Place, which it's gonna come up on me pretty quickly. That's
And you know what? Spring Hill Place has a really, really, really fabulous pool.
They do?
I mean,
I
like
need to go
when you
swimming
go
there.
in.
This is Spring Hill Place right here.
Yes.
Yeah. So Spring
So
Hill Place.
See the pool we're pulling in.
It's not as expensive here as Autumn Bridge. Oh yeah, there's the pool. That's right. Let's see if we can get a little shot. Oh my gosh, everyone's like.
Yeah, you can drive around the parking lot right there. It's like a really cute little area. I've not swam in it, but it looks really, really cute.
It does.
And
I'm gonna go on
it has a little lake.
It does.
Pond.
Yep, a pond. Oh, those houses that back up to it, those are sweet.
Yeah. And they're not right on the pond, so there's room.
So Spring Hill Place, this is another one, like not a lot of stuff comes up for sale. I'm gonna kind of show you guys.
Oh, they have a pavilion.
Yeah.
So you can have parties there. That's great.
Let's do this. So that's like the little pavilion right in front of you guys. And then the pool's on the other side. And there's all sorts of people there hanging out. There's tons of parking here. All right, this pool is awesome.
And I hear I have some friends that live here, and they said the pool community of the women that live here is pretty fun. So if that's what you're looking for.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so the pricing in this neighborhood, I just keep saying this because it's changed so dramatically here recently. You're probably gonna end up in like $600, $650 and up.
That's not bad for this neighborhood.
Yeah, and there's kind of a variety of houses in here, but let's just kind of take a cruise through and try not to get lost. So you come into this roundabout. I always thought this was a little kind of...
I have to tell you though, it could be confusing because the neighborhood is not finished. So there are times where you get to the end of the street and you're on Google and it says to keep on going, but there's no more streets. You have to find a different way to somebody's house in that neighborhood.
So yeah, you can see the houses, like, they're not as big as Autumn Ridge, although there are some that are like that, but like they just kind of, they should have put a roundabout right there. I mean, a cul-de-sac.
Well, I think that it's going to connect.
Okay.
At some point.
This is a cool neighborhood though. Like, I feel like a nice mid-range neighborhood. It's in a great location right off of Buckner, so the new interstate exit will be just down the road.
Yes.
You can hit duplex to get into Spring Hill.
Yeah, so it's a really unique. And then if your kids are going, I'm assuming they're with Spring Hill.
Yeah.
Is Spring Hill High School and all that? Yeah.
There's some 3-car garages here. Here's a cul-de-sac.
Another cul-de-sac.
Look at that house. It's like just sitting in trees.
And then they have very mature trees in this.
They do. They're not immature like my trees and myself.
So how old is this neighborhood? Do you know when it started?
No, I'd have to look back. I don't know.
Okay.
I think this is a sweet neighborhood. I've actually never had a buyer or a seller in this neighborhood, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I have a lot of experience in Spring Hill and Thompson Station.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just haven't had anyone call me, but I love this neighborhood, and I'm always trying to get people to look at it.
Do they have a lot of houses available in this neighborhood? Oh, there's another, like a little pond area.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is beautiful. There's a 3-car garage again. I love these mature trees, too.
Yeah.
Well, that house straight ahead looks nice.
It does. It really does. Hunt Valley Drive.
Oh, that's the cul-de-sac. Let's go this way.
Ooh. And it looks like a lot of people are getting new roofs.
Yeah, there are a lot of new roof signs.
So
Some
if you
salesmen.
get a new roof, give me a call because Allstate has the best prices if you have a house.
They got
or
a
a
roof.
brand new house. Yeah, it's not yet. I can see up there. It's gonna be installed.
Look at that driveway on that one. I mean, I know it's got that slope, but I love how wide it is.
Yeah, and it's flat up there when you get up there.
I mean, that's a huge house right there in front of us as well. Oh, and look at, they've got the driveway on the side with the basketball hoop.
How many car garage do we have here? 3 car.
Trace. So this is a cool neighborhood. So this is called Spring Hill Place. And like that house back there is probably gonna be like 800. I'm just throwing out a number. It could be more. And then you got some houses that are gonna fall in the probably upper 5s and 6s. And, I mean, this house right here is beautiful.
And like Matt said, the Spring Hill Place neighborhood is really great because what's gonna happen is you're gonna be right there by the interstate. So if you work in Nashville, this is probably a really great neighborhood.
Yeah, you're probably like 35 minutes from Nashville.
Yeah, because you're not going to drive through Spring Hill because you're going to hop right on the interstate because you have the exchange coming through. Whereas Autumn Ridge, you're going to drive through Spring Hill a little bit to get to an interstate.
Yeah.
So that's just something to think about if you're moving to this area and you're not familiar with the area.
No, this is just a nice neighborhood.
It is.
There's one for sale right there. Oh, here's a little turn in here. I'm trying to give you guys a feel for the neighborhoods here. I look at things like we were talking earlier. I mean, I'm seeing the sidewalks on both sides of the street. I'm seeing, signs that there's families and kids here.
Yes.
These both have basketball hoops. Sounds like my engine's making a noise. Like, uh-oh. Probably like, why are you driving around through all these neighborhoods like this? And I love that the trees have finally
bloomed.
Yeah. Oh. Some neighborhoods and I like Brixworth, but Brixworth, you go in and there's no trees. It's they're just all the real small ones that come on the cars when they're,
well, because they've got to grow. They've got to get a little bit of both.
Good thing is we have so much rain here. There's a guy golfing.
Oh, there you go. If you're a golfer, he's practicing his swing there.
Now, we might be getting out of Spring Hill Place by now. Yeah, we're getting into Brixworth.
Okay.
I figured that would happen. There's Brixworth.
Brixworth 7. Now, Brixworth is over there off of Buckner.
Yep.
The other Buckner, right?
Yep. Brixworth 7
so they
is...
just kind of connect?
Yeah.
To this spring. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I know a lot of these neighborhoods in Spring Hill do that, and it can make it confusing. You can be in one area in a neighborhood, like back where you are, these neighborhoods all connect.
So, yeah, ours doesn't connect yet, but they have it to where eventually we will.
Where you'll connect.
We're going to be forced to connect.
But off of Buckner, if you take Port Royal Road, that goes through a gazillion neighborhoods.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We went down there. So this is Spring Hill Place, you guys. And there are houses for sale. I mean, we've seen several for sale signs. It's under contract, so okay, never mind.
He's talking to me.
Yeah.
But you know what? If you like the neighborhood, Matt will get you a house in it.
Yeah.
He'll go door knocking for you.
Yeah, that's right. But I'd like to wait till it gets below 80 degrees to do my door knocking.
I'm so happy that Tennessee finally found summer because we didn't have summer for a long time. We can go that way too, right?
Yeah.
Or is that the way we came?
I think we came that way, but that's a dead end.
Yeah, that is a dead end.
I mean, yeah, June is pretty much we are right where it starts hitting summer. June, things turn. We start seeing 90, 85, 90 degree days.
Well, sometimes we see it earlier.
Yeah.
But this year we did not.
I don't know if we went that way. Oh, good thing.
Oh, maybe we did because we were talking about that roof.
Yep.
So this seems like a really quiet neighborhood to be in as well, but there are kids around and things like that.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of people are getting new roofs.
I think I like Autumn Ridge better though, but they're more expensive.
They are more expensive.
I feel like I might Autumn Ridge is a decent location, but I like that this will be close to that interstate exit.
Yeah, that's going to be that'll be a game. If you have to choose, that's a game changer for some people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And this has a really great pool, 2 lakes, but Autumn Ridge, their houses are really beautiful. Yes.
I don't feel like this is, but
But this neighborhood looks like it may be a little bit older.
It is older, yeah. And there's some houses that, like, they're really nice. I mean, they don't look as impressive to me. Like the Autumn Ridge has those homes that are really like have wide, like that's a nice looking house. I mean, they've got the pond in the back. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
I like that one. But Autumn Ridge's houses to me, like a lot of them are very like wide and they've got like that stance that's really beautiful and they've got these big lots.
And I like the lighter colors in that neighborhood.
Yeah, they have like more modern like look to them that people really seem to like.
But I'm telling you what, if you want to learn how to drive a roundabout, or if you have a teenage driver you're trying to teach a roundabout, come to Spring Hill Place. Because they have about, 4 roundabouts in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
And it kind of helps you to know.
So I don't know if this says White Rock. I don't know if this
It's
still Spring Hill Place. They just were trying to get fancy.
But they do have mature trees in this neighborhood. I don't know yard size, this versus Autumn Ridge. Do you know?
I think Autumn Ridge is bigger.
Yard size? Okay.
I feel like they are.
How important is yard size to most of your buyers?
It seems like very important. Like most people want nice yards.
What are they looking for size-wise?
I mean, people would, I'm gonna turn through this little section right here. I think most people would love 0.6 acres to an acre and a half, would love that.
What is a realistic neighborhood in Spring Hill Thompson Station
like
area that you can get that size? Regardless of the age of the house or whatever, what would you say?
Well, Cameron Farms
Okay.
has those nice sized neighborhoods. Oak Lake Estates, which that's kind of, those houses aren't that
Yeah, they're not.
impressive, but it's older, but you get an acre. Most of them,
like ours. We have a large yard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's not going to be an impressive house like this.
Yeah.
Like that, like an Autumn Ridge or something
This
like
looks
that.
nice up here. We might have been up here, so.
What's more important to a buyer? Is it the size of the yard or the size of the house?
That's a good question.
To majority of your buyers.
I think the majority would probably say yard.
Okay.
Like for the house, people don't necessarily need big houses, but they just want to have the right rooms and the number of rooms, which of course, eventually you're just like, look, if you want an office and 4 bedrooms and a dining room and a living room and a huge pantry, you're gonna have a giant house.
Yeah.
Something's gotta give. Turn right here.
I like this little entrance.
But I mean, I think the yards are very important to people. These have nice yards, actually. I'm looking in the back. They don't look like...
Tiny matchbox yards.
Yeah, they're not as tiny as some of the newer neighborhoods, and the mature trees sure help.
Yeah.
Man, they have a lot of storm damage claims here. Like, there were some salesmen coming through here.
Yeah, there were.
That's a nice looking house. I like that.
And yeah, that's kind of like a bittersweet thing, because, you know,
Yeah. No, but it's, so yeah, it's funny. I have a lot of people right now that call me, and like, I chuckle about it because everyone's calling me about it. And they're like, hey, I'm looking in Franklin, you know, and my budget's like 600 and I want like an acre.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that's not gonna happen.
oh my gosh.
So if they have a budget of 600, they want an acre, and they say, I want Williamson County, where would you, anywhere in Williamson County, where would you say?
It's really hard to find that.
Even like in Fairview?
I mean, you could find Fairview. Hey, we're gonna button this up, guys.
Spring Hill Place.
Yep, Spring Hill Place. We're gonna take you to one more neighborhood.
Yes.
And then we'll be done. And we'll continue our conversation about the 1 acre lots.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.